Once upon a time, Gabrielle Chanel made a triumphant return, beginning as if from the first day. She rails against the fashions designed by men who have once again bound women in bustiers, corsets and full skirts. Mademoiselle rallies her team and reopens her couture house. She's 70 years old. Once upon a time, Coco Chanel chose her lucky number as the date for her first runway show, February 5th, 1954. Sitting unseen at the top of the famous staircase on the Rue Cambon, she watches as her models parade in utter silence. The French press tears her apart, ridiculing her designs and sneering at her age. Once upon a time, America soon discovered and embraced the style of Chanel. Life, the most read magazine in the United States, writes, at 71 years old, Gabrielle Chanel brings more than a style, a revolution. Coco Chanel regains her influence and once again impresses her style upon the world. Once upon a time, there was a legendary Chanel suit with a military-inspired jacket in braided tweed, pat pockets, buttons like jewels, and a unique fit thanks to the chain concealed within its hem. Once upon a time, an instant classic, the Chanel suit was everywhere, seen in cities and in cinemas, worn by Marlene Dietrich, Brigitte Bardot, Romy Schneider, Grace Kelly, Ingrid Bergman, and Liz Taylor. Once upon a time, a fashion designer tirelessly pursued her life's work, each day adding to the allure of Chanel. The beige shoe with its black toe, the quilted bag and its chain shoulder strap, and later, as if in farewell, number 19. Once upon a time, Gabrielle Chanel, terribly alone, conducted her fittings until the end. Working the fabrics with her 8 fingers, she gives the last snips of the scissors and sets the final pins to her life's work. She who had loved so much, now loves only her work. Once upon a time, Mademoiselle Chanel, then over 80 years old, crossed the road on her way to work. She sleeps at the Ritz but lives in her apartment on the Rue Cambon, underneath her ateliers and close to her couturiers. Forewarned of her arrival by the porter at the Ritz, an employee would spray the staircase of the Rue Cambon with her perfume, Chanel No. 5. Once upon a time, death arrived one Sunday, the only day that she never worked. Gabrielle Chanel passes away on January 10th, 1971. She had designed her own tomb. Without stone above me, she said, I would want to leave if I had the wish to go to heaven and dress the angels. Once upon a time, a woman became a legend. André Malraux will declare, of this century in France, 3 names will remain, de Gaulle, Picasso, and Chanel. Once upon a time, the feminine eternal is forever defined by the House of Chanel. Nearly half a century after the death of Mademoiselle, the style of Chanel endures thanks to the genius of Karl Lagerfeld, who never ceases to cultivate, to reinvent, and to exalt its legacy. Once upon a time, there was Chanel.